Hi Leo and cross watchers, welcome. So just a quick reminder, this is a general reading, okay? So please take what does resonate and leave out what doesn't, etc, etc. But if you find that this reading isn't resonating with you, or you want to check out different angles of your situation, do check out the other signs in your chart. But if you're familiar with those, there is a link down below to check that out. Also in the link down below is my contact information if you're interested in a personal reading, okay? So I already shuffled these 3 decks, but I will do this one on camera, okay? Just because sometimes the shuffling just takes too long and because of my circumstances, you know? Anyways, let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, and spirit guides, what romantic insight do you have for Leo? Romantic insight. Do you have yeah. Alright, feels good. So now I'm gonna dive right in. So starting with the island cards. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Now, soulmates and twin flames and stuff, it gets really complicated, but a soulmate, you know, isn't always the person you'll end up with. This person can also be someone who was meant to come into your life at this time for certain reasons. So do keep that in mind as well. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So, like I was saying, they're definitely, so it looks like you guys are dealing with a karmic soulmate. There's something for you to learn from this relationship. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive persistence, and working on it. Now be careful. I feel like for some of you guys, when it comes to certain, okay, let me slow down a minute. So some of you guys could be in a cycle that needs to be broken. So usually when we're in cycles or patterns, we're always going to be in those types of situations until we make a change. Okay, so if you feel like you're going through, have bad luck with love, kind of take time and really think about that, because if you're always dating the same type of person, you're always going to have the same or similar results. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind as well. So let's see where else this is headed. I see. So it's like, okay, let's start with this one. So the mice in this Lenormand deck, you know, can represent confusion, but it can also represent destruction. And it's here with the devil. So some of you guys are dealing with somebody who is toxic, who is a narcissist, who is just no good, not good at all. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like some of you guys are trying to detach yourself and get away from that. Like, I feel like you're seeing it clearly. You're seeing it clearly for what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there can be a lot of miscommunication, a lot of arguments, you know. It's just like, things are, no, just not good. And then you have the Ace of Wands here reversed. So, you know, this is definitely not a good foundation, So a not good foundation would basically be no foundation. Because, you know, you can't build on top of something that's just broken. You know what I mean? And when you're dealing with something so toxic, you know, it will mess you up and it will affect other parts of your life. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, you're a creative person. You know, with all, you know, it's just like, maybe you're too exhausted or too tired to be creative. Because, you know, I just feel like, that's just an example. You know, not always good with examples and explaining. But if this is resonating with you, I feel like you'll understand what I'm saying. I just feel like, it's such a disruption. Ooh, but I love this. I love it for where you're headed. So this is definitely the universe is, because you also have this major arcana also. So, the divine is really trying to help you. I say that. The divine is really trying to help you. And I feel like at some point, if you haven't already, you will realize that you need to make a change. And you will start using your intuition. You will start being smarter about things, okay? And then that will lead you forward on your path, okay? Because when we get into cycles and patterns and stuff like that, it keeps us there. Kind of look at it this way. It's like when you're traveling, you stop at these little towns and stuff. So it's just like, this is just a stopping point on your path, okay? And you can't go forward until you've learned what you needed to learn and have overcome what you needed to overcome. Now, but you can only move forward if you don't replace this person with a similar person. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's move on to your advice cards. Now, this deck is still fairly new and I'm still learning them. Dragon Keeper. So the Dragon Keeper is about nurturing. So there is a relationship, this could also be with yourself, your self-worth. I feel like for some of you guys, you need to nurture your self-love. For others of you, there is a relationship in your life that does need nurturing. Okay, this can be a friend, this could be a family member, etc. Whatever the case may be, there's nurturing. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is self-love. Alright, and then we have Magnolias. So I'm unfamiliar with this one, so give me a second to look that up. Okay, so the Magnolias is about dignity and grace, okay? This card is asking you to maintain stability and grace. So nurture and stability and grace, okay? So, I have a motto that I just really love. Handle things with elegance, or elegantly. Because, it's just like, I know it's really hard to do at times, but it really is best because you're not adding fuel to the fire. You're not escalating things. So, like, if you're the one, let's put it this way, if you're the one that's always the calm one, and then you're dealing with somebody who's always like, at the end of the day, you will be able to say, I was calm, I didn't yell, I didn't call names, and they can't deny that, you know what I mean? Because they were the one who was yelling, cussing, blah, 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 blah. And other people will see that too, you know what I mean? And it's just, that's just an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly like that. But anyways, let's see what your other advice card is. Joanne of Arc. I'm not familiar with this one either. Let's see. Learn from those who inspire you. Role model. And I was just kind of explaining that a little bit with this. You can be a role model to other people too. Like, they can look up to you if they see, you handling things, and it's just like, wow. But it looks like you also have a role model though too. So, some of you guys could be looking up to somebody right now. There is somebody influential in your life, and that could probably be the relationship that needs nurturing also. So anyways, that is your guys' reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.